Trick-or-treating and spring forward, fall back. Two subjects that Ben Fire and Rescue wants to discuss with you. I'm Steve Coffey. The first topic is trick-or-treating this Saturday night. Deputy Fire Marshal Susie Levisco says the kids need to be clearly visible to motorists.
Most of the fun, obviously, is on Halloween, happens after dark, so you just want to make sure that the kids and the adult chaperones are visible to cars at night. Children are more likely to be struck and killed by a car on Halloween than any other time of the year. So just when the little ones have fun, it's important to keep all of our trick-or-treaters safe on Halloween.
And, of course, it's like trying to herd cats, but the younger ones especially need to have some adult supervision to help keep them from excitedly running into a street.
That's right. Some other things that they can do is carry flashlights so drivers can see them. Make sure that the costumes fit really well. Children that are in costumes that don't fit well are most likely to trip and fall. And when you're crossing the street with a group, cross on a corner and cross together as a group. It's easier for drivers to see groups than single kids.
Levisco especially stresses the urgency to make sure youngsters' costumes are fire safe.
Costumes that are flame-resistant material are a better choice because Halloween and candles, they kind of go hand in hand. A safe alternative, again, is flashlights or using things such as flameless candles in your jack-o'-lanterns. And one of the safest places to trick-or-treat this year will be at the Bend Police Department. They're inviting children to come and pick up a bag of goodies on Halloween night from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Bend Police Department. So that's a real good alternative, obviously, to trick-or-treating.
Saturday night is also when we set our clocks back 1 hour to return to standard time.
It's also a great opportunity to test your smoke alarms to make sure they're working properly. 20% of homes in the United States do not have a working smoke alarm. And again, that's due to dead, disconnected, or missing batteries. I've walked into homes and apartments, and I've just seen them hanging on the wall with no battery. It's just a piece of plastic. I mean, it's not going to save your life if it's not going to work. So it's important to have a working smoke alarm in every bedroom, outside of the sleeping areas. That way, if there is a fire, it will alert you, and you'll be able to wake up and get out of the house and go outside and having a meeting in place.
Most people who are fatal victims of a fire are actually victims of the smoke that is very silent, and they sleep right through it.
Exactly. It's this carbon monoxide poisoning. It's the smoke and the hot gases that enter into the atmosphere, and that is what kills people when they're sleeping at night. And so the only protection they really have is a smoke alarm. That is what is going to wake them up, alert them, and get out of the house. The Bend Fire Department offers a free smoke alarm program. We offer free home consultations, and we can check and we can replace your smoke alarm and your batteries. There is no cost whatsoever, so they can give us a call. We would be happy to go out and offer that free home consultation to any residents that lives within our jurisdiction.
And I know that young children especially, have a problem with when there is a commotion, a sudden noise, something like that. They become frightened, and their first instinct is to hide under the bed, in the closet. And if a family practices an escape so that the child knows what to do, they are less likely to hide but go out to that meeting place instead.
You are absolutely right. There have been studies done where children, not knowing what a smoke alarm sounds like, they don't know how to react. So their first instinct is to naturally hide. But by practicing, by testing the smoke alarm, making sure the children hear what the sound is, by introducing the child to the sound of the smoke alarm, practicing the smoke alarm actually going off, the child getting out of bed, crawling low, feeling the door with the back of the hand, knowing 2 ways out of the bedroom. That way the children are more aware and can react in the right way if there were to be a fire.
Bend Fire and Rescue's Deputy Fire Marshal Susie Levisco reminding you to make sure drivers can see your young trick-or-treaters this Saturday night and to check your smoke alarms as well. And remember, it's spring forward, fall back. So set your clocks back 1 hour as we return to standard time. I'm Steve Coffey. Take 5 is a presentation of News Talk 1110 KBND. Depend on us.